And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Thunder starts to build on the turn number 4, and we are green flag racing. Lakin Hundal is going to go down to the inside and get in touch there with a 555 of Nacy Naydog Holiday. And Naydog's going to park it right there on the infield. So that looks to be a battle for the race lead, though. Changing around, though. Here comes the 85 machine of Robert Smith. Robert Smith in the 25R of Ryan Richardson. Richardson all out of shape down the back chute. Gathers it back up. Staying out of the way is going to be the 21 of Austin Coker. And now McCaleb's going to dive it right there off the top. And that third place spot, trying to work some things a little going here. Trying to find some magic in this third place spot as he's kind of starting to work on the mosquitoes for us here. And Leo Sasso in the number 8 all over the 21 machine of Austin Coker. Not sure if there was a driving error or a mechanical error pushing him up there, but he's going to get the black flag shaked at him. Oh, excuse me, the 21 machine catches the black flag. So Austin Coker is black flagged for not having a window net down the back. You can see plain as day as he's working, trying to get back on the number 8 of Leo Sasso. All right, so 25R of Ryan Richardson gets into the 21 machine of Austin Coker. And the chatter on the radios right now is very interesting. So right now, black flag waving on the 25R of Ryan Richardson for intentionally turning the 21. And he is going to be done for the night, parking it on the trailer. Didn't even make it the full laps in his heat race, and he is D-O-N-E done. As your race leader, though, right now, the 85, Robert Smith, keeping the drama behind him, and he stays out front, down to turn 4, checkered flag waving, Robert Smith. And Josh Lira sets the pace, but gets going a little early before the starting zone. So if I understand this correctly, he's going to get docked 2 positions at the next caution or the end of the race, whichever comes first. And 07 Lira holding the bottom. They're all holding up the 911 of Nathan Renfro, and Renfro trying to get by because here comes the 49 of Rooster Wardman to his outside. And the trunk lid comes off of the 007. That's going to bring out our first caution. And causing the caution, 007 losing a piece of debris off of his trunk lid. His debris, his caution, so he's going to tuck to the back. So that's going to make that jump start kind of null and void. Here comes the 1H of Brad Hellman. Hellman trying to make a big move, but big move to the inside. Ladies and gentlemen, 52 of Jacob Davis. Trying to get some things going right there in turns 3 and 4, but decides to stay clean and green. And now Hellman looking to the inside of the 69 of Ryan Riley. Riley's working that top groove in that racing surface of turns 3 and 4. As getting on by is going to be the 1H of Brad Hellman. That's actually Phil Dixon's old hobby stock from some years ago. And 52 to the inside of Riley as well as Rooster Wortman. And so we're going to look 3 wide here. Touch and go for a second. Nathan Renfro around the top side of the 69 of Riley as well. Riley having some issues in that blue, black, and white 69 machine. Got freight trained there within that last lap and went from being in contention to having to do a little bit of work. 5 down of the schedule, 8-3 to go. Nathan Renfro looking to the inside of the 52 machine of Jacob Davis. Davis is going to take that high line down the back chute, and this is going to be spot and advantage still to the 52 of Davis as we work our way now through turns 3 and 4. Nice and smoothly be going. Rooster Wortman gets a little bit of a love tap from the 69 machine of Ryan Riley. Wortman was already kind of going around, but Riley said, I'll help you out. So we're going to see what's going to transpire after this. But in the meantime, Renfro got on by the 52 of Jacob Davis as the white flag waves for your race leader in the 1H, Mr. Brad Hellman. Hellman's going to look through the middle of turns 1 and 2. Down the backstretch we go. 2 corners stand between he and a checkered flag for heat race number 2. Looking calm, cool, and collected. Nice and smooth on the exit. 1H of Brad Hellman. And Drake Graham sets the pace, and Flagman sets them loose for our 3rd and final pure stock heat race here tonight. I'm going to call that William Cribbs inside that 2nd place spot right now. Casey Garvin making a big move right now. Here comes a 725 of Destiny Burton trying to work her way from the back as we stay clean and green through lap number 1. Cribbs to the inside. Not going to be enough there on the 34 of Drake Graham down the back chute. Only one trying to make up a little room right now. It seems to be Casey Garvin in the 9 and the 725 of Destiny Burton. Burton trying to reel in the V8 of Dennis Handley. But Handley gets something going for him now in turns 1 and 2 and reeling in Casey Garvin. But here comes the 45 of William Cribbs. Cribbs with another great corner in turns 1 and 2. Going to try to set things up for success here in turns 3 and 4. Working the middle line of the racing surface out of turn number 4. Holding on, holding strong is going to be the number 34 still of Drake Graham as we are 3 down with 5 to go in our 3rd and final pure stock heat race. We've got 19 checked in here for us on the night, setting ourselves up for a very nice feature in this class. Great weather we have here tonight. Skies are a little overcast. Wind has kind of slacked off. And issues for the 45 of William Cribbs. And that's going to end his night early in this one. Hopefully they can get that machine fixed for tonight's A-main. So that's going to inherit into the 2nd place spot Casey Garvin, the number 9 of the V8 of Dennis Handley. And so now Handley's going to have a battle for that 3rd place spot with the 725 of Destiny Burton. And Burton is going to go way high and push up there in the entry and lose a lot of ground that was gained on those last several laps on the V8 of Handley. As we are now looking at 2 laps to go for your race leader, the 34 of Drake Graham. Graham went to the point, from the point, looking to try to go flag to flag. Nice and smooth he went through turns 1 and 2. It seems that he has this racing surface figured out early, but here comes Casey Garvin to the inside. White flag waves on your race leader, but Dennis Handley and Casey Garvin battling now for the 2nd place spot. Handley's going to go to the top side of the racing surface and get that car rotated. They're going to scrub just a little bit. Now Destiny Burton to the inside of the 9 of Casey Garvin. Hold the phone, folks, because the 34 of Drake Graham picks up the heat race win, and things are going to stay a little cooler there for the V8 of Handley and Casey Garvin to finish out that top 3. Races. We're in the starting zone. The green flag is up, and we are racing. Rookie Smith's going to park that thing right around the outside of turns 1 and 2. We're going to stay wheel-to-wheel, door-to-door for the battle for the race lead. Oaks to the inside. Smith going to give him a little love tap there going down the back chute and get spot and advantage into the corner, and on the exit is still going to be at the line, though, the 21 of Rookie Smith. He takes that top groove, but here comes Oaks off the bottom of turn 2. Oaks is not giving Smith any breathing room whatsoever, feeding him the right rear after Smith tried to get crafty on that first lap. And now things are kind of starting to settle down. Issues there for the 2 of Jackson. And he's going to push up and allow the 125. Around goes Jackson. And the 101 of Tanner Whitmire had nowhere to go, and so that looks to bring out our caution for the first time in the limited modifieds. Anywhere once he gets within it, and he's going to wait all the way kind of towards the exit of turn number 4, and we are back underway. Again, we've got 3 laps down of the Schedule 8 with 5 more to go, and things are going to heat up right now with the 101 of Tanner Whitmire looking to the inside of the 21 of Mr. Jeremy Richardson in the 125 of Richardson went off, so that is the 21S of Rookie Smith, your original outside pole sitter who shuffled back. And now they're going to start to stretch their legs just a little bit. Edward Oaks traveling here to Cleveland, Texas, all the way from Marshall, making a big impression here in this heat race. Trying to track him down is the 125 of Jeremy Richardson. That was my mistake earlier. That was Jackson that went off of the racing service earlier. Jeffrey Jackson, the 2H, went off on the single car caution. As we are white flag waving and checkered flag chasing, Edward Oates still on the point. Jeremy Richardson looking to the inside of the turn 1 and 2. Not going to be there for him as the 101 of Tanner Whitmire is sitting in the catbird seat waiting for something to happen. Edward Oaks through turns 3, holding on. Turn 4, Edward Oaks picks up your first limited modified heat race. Loose, and we are green flag racing. Jackie Davis is going to look to the inside of the 21 of Nathan Oaks right now, and here comes the good battle for the second place spot. Hot and heavy already down to the back stretch we go in this first lap. And the groundhog, Corey Neal Jr. to the inside of the 21 of Nathan Oaks. Neal started P6, already knocking on the door here in P3, looking to the 2D of Danny Jackson in turns 1 and 2. And you see that front end dip down, tries to reset the car, and he's going to blow by the 2D of Jackson. A lot of cars are having issues right now with the exit out of turn 2 down the backstretch. Jackie Davis in the number 38 machine is going to look to the top. Here comes Corey Neal Jr. in the C7. Your new race leader, Corey the Groundhog Neal Jr. in the C7 gets it done on lap number 4. As we are now cross flags, halfway home with 4 more to go. Danny Jackson to the inside of the 38 of Jackie Davis. My mistake, I can't read. Jackie Davis is going to push up there into the marbles, allows Jackson to get right on by, so now Davis is going to have to try to gather some things up and make this car do a little work for him right now. Working for him is going to be the 21 of Nathan Oaks down the backstretch, getting within striking distance of the 38 of Jackie Davis. Issue there for the 21 of Nathan Oaks. Gathers it back up. He's got a left front issue as a white flag waves on Corey Neal Jr. He's got a 1.815 lap difference between he and the second place of Danny Jackson Sr. in that 2D. And ladies and gentlemen, turn 3 to turn 4 into the checkered flag. The C7 of Corey the Groundhog Neal Jr. picking up heat race number 2. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag racing and checkered flag chasing on a turn 4. Issues there for your outside pole of Justin Riddle. The name looks familiar on the paper, but completely different car, and that's my mistake there. And Justin Riddle gathered that thing back up in turns 1 and 2 and clipped the 94 of J.J. McDonald. And yeah, that 82 machine of Riddle is pushing way hard going into the corner right now. They're going to be 260 Eric Thorne out front, Dean Hollier, and 25 of Cody Smith. Looking to the inside, here comes the 25 machine working his way now. He gets on by Dean Hollier there in turns 1 and 2, so Hollier's going to try to make some things happen. We are back underway, ladies and gentlemen. Cody Smith in the 25C making a big run right now. Gonna try to get up there out of Kaufman, Texas. Battling with the Baytown Bullet on the white flag. Eric Thorne in the 260, hungry to see this checkered flag from the point, but right now he's going to look to see it from the tail of that 25C. Cody Smith smooth through turns 3 and 4 and making it happen. Kaufman, Texas, Cody Smith, 25C picks up heat race number 3. We are green flag racing for the 4th and final heat race. We're looking 3 wide in turns 1 and 2. Ladies and gentlemen, 91 of Craig Oaks is going to go to the bottom. It's going to pay off as he's going to take that second place spot. Joe Butler right there in the 45J, trying to 75 of Marcus Black. A little squirrely there. That's all right. Got it gathered back up. New car for him. This is only his second night in that 75. Talked to him last weekend. He said this is his first time to ever have a brand new car with brand new equipment, upgrading the racing program here in 2021. So he's going to have to try to feel some things out, get used to some of that new chassis technology out of there at IRP. As right now, out front, knowing what he's doing in the 42, Zane Goff from Onalaska, Texas. He's been competitive here at 105 Motor Speedway week after week this season here in 2021, and looking to continue that here tonight within his heat race as we are 4 down, and now 5 down with only 3 laps to go, 8 laps distance for your 4th and final limited modified heat race. 27 cars checked in here tonight, but here comes the 91 of Craig Oaks. Oaks is going to be looking down the back chute here, coming down to the inside of turns number 3 and 4 is going to be the 42 of Zane Goff, staying right there towards the bottom as we 2 laps to go. Issues for the 42 of Zane Goff. Got way squirrely. And inheriting the lead is going to be the 91 of Craig Oaks. White flag waving 4 more quarters. 1/4 mile stands in the way of Craig Oaks and a checkered flag here at 105 Motor Speedway. Battle heating up again for the second place spot. Zane Goff trying to look to the inside. Not going to be enough out of turn 4. Craig Oaks and the number 91 picks up your 4th and final limited modified heat race. Is going to do a little bit of racing here at 105 Motor Speedway. Rob Slott in the 48 pushing him all the way down the front stretch. Inside of Measles is going to be the 48 of Rob Slott working his way on through. Man to the point, the 84 of Justin Collins makes quick work from the outside pole as we stay clean and green through lap number 1. 29 Robert Kuhn working his way now to the inside of Billy Measle. 2 down, 6 more to go. Battle for the race lead up front is the one to watch. Justin Collins in the 84 has found victory lane before the man who is still chasing victory lane here in 2021 at 105 is going to be the 48 of Rob Slott. Slott has been quick as a whip each week out here in this outlaw street stock class. There's only one thing that is getting in his way, and that is, well, sheer luck and adversity. He's getting this car dialed in week after week and getting faster. You know what? The man who sure knows his way around this racing surface is the 84 of Justin Collins. Collins has a great deal of feature wins here at 105 through a couple of classes, and he's looking to try to add another one here tonight. Lap car 44 of Terry Martin is going to stick to the outside and let the leaders work on by, as Justin Collins is going to stay up front on the point with 2 to go. White flag waving for Justin Collins in the number 84 machine. Good and smooth right there around turns 1 and 2. You can see he's getting that car to rotate and pointed towards the exit. The car is dialed in on setup, and he's going to try to dial his way to a feature win with winning the heat race, and that's Justin Collins. By JT Garland, setting them loose from the flag stand. We're back underway here for our second street stock heat race. John Richardson getting a little touch and go there for a second with the 99 of JT Garland. No harm, no foul. Garland stays out front on the point, and Jason Pena stays chasing. And a little bit of a program note, registering under John, that's Jeremy Richardson. Same guy, different name. We'll make a note of that as we move forward here tonight. And speaking of moving forward, trying to work his way up is a 17M of Jesse McNorton. McNorton started in the back and can't find a way around Fran Collins. He's exploring all the options, going all the way up to the cushion in turns 1 and 2. But you're right now, your race leaders, though, trying to do something a little different. They're running the bottom around the racing surface. So JT Garland working there with the number 91R of Jeremy Richardson. Richardson's going to work the bottom once again in turns 3 and 4, gains a little ground on him. This one may heat up with 3 laps to go. Two laps to go for your race leader, JT Garland. Only 0.2 of a second stand between first and second. Jeremy Richardson trying to make something happen on the white flag lap. 4 more corners. Can JT Garland hold on? Garland not giving much of a lane around the bottom, and that's the line that Richardson now wants and needs. Will he have it here in turns 3 and 4? Not going to be there. JT Garland in the 99 picks up your second street stock heat race. And ladies and gentlemen, we are green flag racing in our sportsman class. Outlaw mini stocks. Asa Cleary making her way to the front right out of the gate. And we do stay clean and green through lap number 1. 0 and 1. Lee Prater and Randy Ward battling for the second place spot. Prater going to look down to the inside in turns 1 and 2. Ward's going to be here on the outside. Earlier in the season, Lee Prater in the number 0, Bug on the bottom, picked up his first career feature win. He's going to try to get this car dialed into the racing surface and Try to do it again here tonight. Once again, don't forget 50-50 tickets walking around down there in the grandstands. Wave your hand, make yourself known. More tickets you buy, better chance you have of winning. More tickets that everyone buys, the more money in the pot. As we are now 3 laps down, 5 more remaining with a 3C of Asa Clary out front. She was your pole sitter. He was your pole sitter and did not look back. And the 18 machine of Richard Smith kind of working that car there through turns 1 and 2. The old Pontiac Grand Prix trying to tackle the quarter-mile high bank here at 105 Motor Speedway. And coming up on lap traffic now in turns 3 and 4. So here we are. Randy Ward's going to try to make something happen. Can we get a pick and roll with 2 laps to go? That's going to bunch him up. 28 of Brian Huff slows down your race leader just enough. Asa Clary works on by nice and smooth. No harm, no foul. Coming out here to turns 3 and 4. Clary and Ward both working the bottom line in turns 3 and 4 as a white flag waves. 1 more lap and 4 more turn for the 3C Asa Clary. He was quick as a whip from the start and hasn't looked back, settled into the groove. Going to try to settle into victory lane for the heat race and maybe find his way there again for the feature 3 of Asa Clary. And it's going to be a great start on that front row between Drayton Graham and Tamara Keeble. Dorothy Buford getting into the wall a little bit on the brakes, loops it, hits the infield tractor tire. Maybe we'll get to see a meme out of that later since we got Billy Measle with us here tonight. But we do stay clean and green through lap number 1. No harm, no foul. Dorothy gathers it back up and we stay green flag racing and checkered flag chasing. Tamara Keeble got a great start and Drayton Graham trying to work that bottom group of the racing surface. Craig Speedy, number 13, in that 3rd place spot. Starting to gain a little bit of distance, gain some ground on the Drayton Graham 000 there in that 2nd place spot. Exit of turn 2 has been eating a lot of drivers up early tonight. That was an issue there for Dorothy Buford on that lap previously. But the one right now who's finding success around this racing surface is the Ford Tamara Keeble. Here comes Craig Speedy to the inside of Drayton Graham. Craig Speedy is finding the speed in that machine, and here we go. Battle for this 2nd place spot is heating up. Speedy just had to find his way in there. A little slider on the entrance going into the corner, and now to the 000 of Drayton Graham trying to cross over and set up for success in turns 3 and 4, but not going to be there. 2 laps to go for your race leader. 2nd place spot and now going to be held at the line there by the 13 of Craig Speedy with 2 laps to go, 6 down. This is your 2nd and final Outlaw Mini Stock Heat Race. And now Craig Speedy is starting to put a little real estate between he and Drayton Graham as the white flag waves on your race leader, the 4 of Tamara Keeble. Keeble down the back chute. No pressure from start to finish. They're going to go flag to flag. Out of turn 4, Tamara Keeble in the number 4 picking up your 2nd heat race. Your point man. The lights are out. Getting ready to go green flag. Racing out of turn 4. Rob Slott, the number 48, pinched, scrubbed, and turned down the front stretch. And we're going to try it again. Complete restart. Johnny Burrows on the point. And now Kenneth Montgomery trying to find his way to the point right now on the back bumper to the number 3 of Johnny Burrows, who turns 1 and 2. K-Mo Montgomery to the inside down the backstretch. Montgomery found his way to victory lane last weekend. And he's going to try to do it again here tonight. Got this car dialed in. He's been close on setup every week that he's ran at 105. Got it done last weekend. Let's see if he can keeping that tide going his way. You're going to be door-to-door, wheel-to-wheel, and turns 3 and 4 with the number 3 of Johnny Burrows and to the inside. Number 4 of Kenneth Montgomery. Montgomery to the point. Richard Tubbs in the 1T going to try to find his way now to the inside of the 3 of Johnny Burrows and turns 1 and 2, but not going to be enough there. And Tubbs is going to have to try to reevaluate this pass. And here comes the number 47 machine down the backstretch into turn 3 and 4. Michael Downey. Here comes Richard Tubbs in the 1T to the inside of Burrows in turn 3 and 4. Battle for the second place spot's heating up. Touch and go. Here comes the 47 of Downey to the inside of the number 1T of Tubbs. And now Tubbs is going to park it on the top of turn number 2 at the exit down the backstretch as the caution flag's going to come out. Montgomery's going to set the pace. And set him loose on the exit of turn number 4, and we are back underway with 5 down and 3 more to go. Round goes the 47 machine. It's going to be Michael Downey, the second place spot. Here comes the 2017 of Curtis Twardesky. Twardesky trying to look to the inside of the number 3 of Johnny Burrows, and 3 and 4 as the white flag waves on the number 4 of Kenneth K-Mo Montgomery. I'm in the number 4. My name's K-Mo. Look at me go out of turn number 4. Checkered flag picking it up. Kenneth Montgomery. Followed by Michael Downey and Johnny Burrows. Top 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Green flag racing for your second and final factory stock heat race. We hold our breath through turns 1 and 2. 88. To the bottom, Josh Martin. TJ Evans in the 215 going to work the outside of the racing surface. And here comes the number 88 machine of Josh Martin to the inside, looking for the point. EJ Fisher, 11E, holding on, holding strong. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves a race up front. 1W, Walker Hamilton now just kind of watching things unfold as he's going to have a battle of his own here with the number 99 machine to JT Garland. You got a blanket over the cars battling 3 wide. JT Garland claps a little air. My, oh my, that could have been down the front stretch. Luckily, they kept that car straight. It didn't turn in front of the rest of the field. I've got 4 down. Cross flags halfway home. And a man out front on the point. 88 of Josh Martin. JT Garland now making a big move now, trying to get to the 215 of Mr. TJ Evans. Garland is only back 0.3 of a second behind Evans, so right now Garland is just kind of in a wait-and-see position, not really picking up much ground, but staying close in contention as a white flag waves for the 88M of Mr. Josh Martin. Your race leader in turn 3, ladies and gentlemen, coming on out of turn 4, put it together, holding on to the 88's Mr. Josh Martin. Rookie Smith sets the pace. Flagman sets him loose, and we are green flag racing for our first B main of 2 for the limited modifieds. We're going to work them into the back of tonight's A main. We've got 27 cars checked in, trying to race their way in tonight. A lot of races have rained down around our area in this part of the great state of Texas, so now we're going to have ourselves a great battle with a lot of cars that haven't made their way around these quarter-mile high banks in quite some time. The man out front in the 16405 on the camera. If you're tuning in with RaceOnTexas.com for on demand, the 05 is actually the 164 of Mr. Jason Downey. Downey's on the point with Rookie Smith in the second place spot with a 2J of Gage Jackson. And your fourth and final transfer spot's going to be the number 4J of Hayden Parsley. So we got 21S of Rookie Smith trying to make a run here at the 164 of Jason Downey. Downey's going to rock the middle line of the racing surface through turns 1 and 2. Out of shape, but up top's going to be the 21 of Nathan Oakes towards the back of the pack, but that's going to open the door a little bit for the 94 of J.J. McDonald, as McDonald is trying to get into that 5th place spot to make a push at the bubble. And a battle for that 4th place spot, 3rd place is going to be the 2J of Gage Jackson. We are taking once again the top 4, so the man on the bubble is the 4J of Hayden Parsley. So Hayden Parsley's holding on to this spot, not trying to allow the 21 of Oaks to creep on in, but the man trying to hold the point and hold off the hard charging Rookie Smith, and the 21S is going to be Jason Downey. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, as expected, our battle for the transfer spot. 21 and Mr. Nathan Oakes looking to the inside of Parsley to turns 1 and 2. Not going to be enough. Caution flag may come out on the exit of turn 4, and that it does. 4, ladies and gentlemen, we're green flag racing once again. Taking the top 4 cars to the back of tonight's A main in our first B main of 2. So right now the caution flag is not what they wanted, as they are now on the bubble. Rookie Smith in the 21S called for the jump start. He's now the man that could be on the outside looking in, as the 21 of Nathan Oakes is going to try to change that. Rookie Smith looking to the inside of Parsley now through turns 1 and 2. Down the back chute we go. He's going to get out of the gas a little bit and give Parsley the corner. But here comes the 21 of Nathan Oakes. And we're going to go 2 laps to go with Mr. Downey out front. And that's the mistake that Rookie Smith did not want to make. Door opens for the 21 machine of Nathan Oakes, and he's going to try to tip his hat and walk on through as the white flag waves. Battle for your 4th and final transfer spot. 21S of Rookie Smith and the 21 machine of Nathan Oakes. Oakes is going to still rock the bottom of the racing surface out of turn 2. Down the backstretch we go. Nathan Oakes is going to be in prime position. Overdriving the corners, Rookie Smith in 3 and 4 on the exit. 4th and final transfer spot. It's going to be the 21 of Nathan Oakes with the 05 of Jason Downey on the point. Let him loose here in the starting zone, stays together, and here we are, green flag racing. All right, we stay clean and green through lap number 1, 75 and 75. That's going to be Matt Castle trying to work his way by the 751 of Marcus Black. And Marcus Black is your 4th and final transfer spot. A new car, new outlook on this racing season here in 2021. Second night on the car. Talked with him last week, says this is his first time that he's ever had a brand new race car and components. And so Marcus is learning a little bit about this new updates on this IRP chassis and the new technology. He's going to work his way with a 451 of Patrick Villarreal. He's going to cross over there from the entrance, go wheel to wheel, door to door out of turn 2 down the back chute. Spot and advantage in the corner is going to go to the 751 of Marcus Black, and now the man on the bubble is going to be Patrick Villarreal. The man out front, though, Joe Butler Sr. in the 45, trying to work there with him is the 955 of Robert Metz. Robert Metz has found victory lane here at 105 Motor Speedway a few weeks ago, and going to try to use that knowledge and compare it and apply it here tonight. He's also in an IRP race car. A lot of these limited modified drivers you can see right now, especially here tonight, are running those IRPs from Jason Ingalls. Well, a lot of guys find success with them. Some don't like them, but you know what? It's kind of like cooking a steak. Everyone's got their own way to marinate it and their own way to cook it. And you find your preference, and you're going to keep rolling with it. And Robert Metz is making that car work for him right now as he's reeling in a little bit. The 45 of Joe Butler. And they're going to be now 2 to go here on this one. 8 down of the schedule. 10, but working his way up as well is the 75-1 of Marcus Black. Black started all the way on the 3rd row inside P5. And now reeling in a little bit here on the 955 of Robert Metz, but that's not going to have enough laps for him as the white flag is going to wave on the 45 of Joe Butler. Joe Butler trying to hold on. Robert Metz looking to the inside. Not going to be there. Your 4th and final transfer spot, ladies and gentlemen. The 2H of Jeffrey Jackson's going to look to the inside at the flag stand. We're going to go to the 45J of Joe Butler. Your 4th and final transfer spot out of turn number 4. Holding on, holding close. The 451 of Patrick Villarreal is going to make it into tonight's A-Main. And the green flag is up and the hammer is down. It's showtime! 911 and Nathan Renfro working his way down to the bottom. We're going to be 3 wide momentarily through several spots of the field. 4 wide momentarily towards the back of the pack. Nathan Renfro trying to work with it. Here comes the 34 of Drake Graham. In that 3rd place spot in the number 34, we do stay clean and green through lap number 1. Robert Smith, Brad Hellman, Nathan Renfro, and Drake Graham when we've got them tagging in turns 1 and 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, lights are out. Pure stock A-Main, 1 lap down. 19 more to go, and we are back underway with Robert Smith on the point. 69 machine loops it on his own, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is Ryan Riley. Back up front, Nathan Renfro in the 911 gets to the inside there of the 34 of Drake Graham. And we do make it clean and green after that restart, trying to track down the 1H of Brad Hellman. Casey Garvin with a good run here in this top 5 spot with William Cribbs in the 45 to the outside, down the backstretch. Brad Hellman now making a push for the race lead on the outside, but here comes Nathan Renfro. Nathan Renfro lost a hood pin, so that may obscure the vision just a little bit. He's going to touch Robert Smith going into turns 3 and 4. Smoke now coming out from the 45 of William Cribbs through turns 3 and 4. That smoke's going to continue on that 45 machine down the front stretch. So if I was a betting man, I would have to say that that's not a tire rub issue in the corner from the car rolling over, but maybe a little something else. Hopefully that 45 machine will be able to hold on as we now try to hold on to the battle for the 2nd place spot. Nathan Renfro back to the inside. Brad Hellman in the 1H going to work to the top groove, and Hellman goes way loose to the outside of turn number 2. Opening the door now for the 34 of Drake Graham. So now 2nd spot advantage all to himself is the 911 of Nathan Renfro. Renfro has that bottom groove working in his favor on that machine as here comes 85 of Robert Smith to try to stretch some lead on the exit of turn 4, but now back into the mix. Drake Graham in the number 34. Here comes the number 9 of Casey Garvin. Garvin and Graham. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here we go. On a turn 4 battle for the race lead. Nathan Renfro to the inside of Robert Smith. Robert Smith gets way sideways. Hellman into the back of Smith, and we've got him piling up in turn 1. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to go. Green flag racing on a turn 4. Robert Smith sets the pace, sets him loose. We are back underway. So going back to the last completed lap, that's going to put Robert Smith back on the point with Nathan Renfro in the 911 on the chase. He took the race lead before the caution came out, but we did not complete a lap. 1H of Brad Hellman and Renfro there with a little touch and go there. And now here comes a 45 machine getting into the mix. That's William Cribbs. Look at split him 3 wide in turns 3 and 4. Cribbs still trying to push it now in turns 1 and 2. Cribbs way out of shape on the exit of 2, gets that wall, allows the 9 of Casey Garvin to get on by, and here comes Renfro to the inside. Rooster Wortman now into the mix here, trying to get into this battle for the top 5 spot. Your top 3 cars, Robert Smith, Nathan Renfro, and Leo Sasso, the number 8, is going to bunch them back up under caution. By single file restart, here we go. Here comes 911 and Nathan Renfro peeking to the inside of Brad Hellman. Battle for the race lead, ladies and gentlemen. 10 laps down of the scheduled 20. So on the point, Nathan Renfro, a lot of smoke pouring from the 45 machine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to get interesting here with Cribbs. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Things are getting ready to heat up as lap traffic may come into play, and it almost does. Lap car going all out of shape, and that's going to be the 25 machine back here. And they're going to pile them up on the back chute. 911 and Nathan Renfro sets them loose on the exit. We are back underway. 1H of Brad Hellman pushing Renfro all the way into the corner. Renfro handles it nicely. Here comes the 22 machine of Gage Jackson. And off goes the hood of the 49 of Rooster Wortman. Caution flag's going to come out. I wouldn't throw it. Nope. And we're going to restart him right now in a turn 4, trying to hold it on green, white, checkered. Your man on the point, 911, and Nathan Renfro. Car goes by. You can hear that carburetor banging out. Not going to be good for him if it continues to get worse. White flag next time by. One more lap and 4 more turns. Renfro trying to go back to back. Up to the top. Brad Hellman going to try to take the momentum with him out of 2 down the back chute. In turn 3, coming on out, ladies and gentlemen, to turn 4, holding on, holding strong. 911 and Mr. Nathan Renfro. Backed up tight, left and right. We are green flag racing. Holding our breath to get through the first corner. 3 wide through the field, ladies and gentlemen. Hold our breath, hold it, hold it, hold it, and we make it through lap 1 clean and green. We've had a little bit of moisture come onto the racing surface via a light drizzle. We gave them a few parade laps, let them hot lap it to blow it off. So that was the moment right there of making sure that we could make a lap nice and clean and green, and that we do. So here we are, 19 more to go. And in that time, the man out front picking it up, putting a little bit of gap on second, is the C7 of Corey Neal Jr., the groundhog, out here looking for a shadow in victory lane. Khalif Sellier in the number 4 here in the 6th place spot, trying to get into the top 5. Working there with a 125 of Jeremy Richardson through turns 3 and 4. Richardson now lose a little bit of ground, but here comes the 101 machine of Tanner Whitmire. Whitmire's going to look to the outside. Jackie Davis is going to be the inside. Jackie Davis made his way in from a B main earlier tonight. We took 8 cars from the B main, top 4 and 2 B mains, and stuck them in the back of tonight's A main. 5 laps down of the scheduled 20. And now Eric Thorne here working with Khalif Sellier. Sellier is going to try to guard that bottom. Here comes here comes Eric Thorne. Baytown Bullet inside. Not going to be enough there. Eric Thorne going to have to try to regroup on this one. Now it's going to open the door here. Dean Hollier with some pressure from the 101 of Whitmire. Whitmire now going around the outside of Hollier. Hollier's going to stay to the bottom of turns 1 and 2. We're going to be wheel-to-wheel, door-to-door down the back chute. Hold shot midway down the back chute. It's going to put the 101 of Tanner Whitmire into that spot. An advantage here in the 10th place spot is going to move down to the 211 of Dean Hollier. So, ladies and gentlemen, working his way through the field, coming up from the back in the C7, Corey Neal Jr. down the back chute. Lap traffic has come into play. The 53 of Edward Oaks is on the chase. Howard Willis, once before, I always mention at any time the limiteds are running, he has said that it decides who wins the race. And with lap traffic right now, that may be the case as we are 10 down, 10 more to go. Cross flags halfway home. Corey Neal Jr. in the C7 now working with the number 4 machine here in the back, and that's going to be Hayden Pursley. Garden groundhog trying to dig his way through. Room to get it done in turns 1 and 2. And he's going to hold off on that one. So now he's got a lap car between he and the second place spot of the 53 of Edward Oaks. This is going to be the critical moments right now. How fast can you get through lap traffic? 75-1 of Marcus Black now is going to stay to the high groove of the racing service. Your race leader in the C7, Mr. Corey Neal Jr. is going to look to the inside of Black. They know each other, and we've got one blowing it up. And that's going to be the 05 machine of Mr. Downey. And Downey's going to get it to the infield. Caution flag does not come out. Corey Neal Jr. now trying to look to the inside of Zane Goff in the 42. Track conditions not favorable for that 42 machine of Goff right now. He has been on point all season long as far as track setup and being in contention. The top cars, issues there for the number 21 machine here in the back of the pack. And that's going to be Nathan Oakes that kind of slows down a little bit. So we'll see if Nathan Oakes is going to be able to help Craig Oakes. Things are getting tight right now up front. Corey Neal Jr. with no way around the lap cars. Lap cars are battling for position, and Corey Neal Jr. is trying to put him a lap down with the 53 of Edward Oaks charging. Edward Oaks now in striking distance. White flag waving on your race leader. C7 of Corey Neal Jr. is going to put it right around the bottom, and underneath him is going to be the 21 of Craig Oakes. Stay clean and green. From lap 1 to lap 20, can we do it, ladies and gentlemen? Flag to flag, C7 of Corey Neal Jr. The pace, and we are green flag racing. Rob Slott in the 48 with a big move, issues in contact. Rob Slott in the 48 machine trying to make a big assault right here on the 84 of Mr. Justin Collins. Those two drivers have their own feature battle in their heat race, and they'll look to just continue it on here in tonight's A main. 4 laps down, 16 more to go. And JT Garland, Jeremy Richardson, 99 and 91 there for that third place spot. Got a good battle going on as well. Garland's going to get a run out of 2 down the back chute. Caution comes on out. And gentlemen, lights around, green flag on a turn 4. We're back underway. Collins, Slot, Garland, top 1, 2, 3. Richardson and Pena, 91. And Richardson's going to just lay into Jason Pena. And issues as the 91R. Richardson's just going to stop. Lights around, restart, here we go. First caution, let's try to finish it out here. Rob Slott's going to bring it down to the bottom inside of Garland, and here comes the 77 of Jason Pena. Fran Collins in the 0, looks to the inside of Robert Kuhn. We're going to touch and go. Fran Collins uses up Robert Kuhn in 3 and 4. Jesse McNorton as well as Billy Measle work their way past Robert Kuhn in the 29C. Measle's going to drop back, though. Kuhn's going to get the corner. We make it 7 down, 13 more to go. 20 laps, a mean distance here tonight for our Outlaw Street Stocks. The man out front and on the point, Justin Collins. Holding on, holding strong, trying to keep the 48 Rob Slot at bay. Trying to get in there, but here comes Jesse McNorton to the inside of Fran Collins down the back chute. Jesse McNorton trying to lock the bottom. Fran Collins a little loose on the exit. Car rotates, but doesn't lose too much ground. We're going to be door to door down the front stretch. Collins is going to get the corner advantage going into 1, but Jesse McNorton back under power, drives it underneath him down the back chute. Corner advantage is still going to stay to Collins as McNorton can't get enough of the nose up there into the door. This is what we call good racing and a lot of respect between two drivers, knowing who has the corner, when to let them have it, and trying to not force something that's not there. And now Jason Pena's got a battle of his own in the 77, working, trying to get to the inside line of the 99 of Mr. JT Garland. Jason Pena is no stranger to victory lanes and great race cars. This season in the 77, he's been trying to work out a few kinks and bugs, trying to get this car dialed in. He's always fast in the top 3. And trying to work his way in the top 3 right now is working with the 99 of Mr. JT Garland, but up front lap traffic's going to come into play. That's going to be the 1H machine. First night on the track for Chad Herring. Chad's holding the bottom. Here comes the 84 of Justin Collins. If Collins can get held up, Rob Slot may get an opportunity. Herring and Collins touch a little bit, but not enough to make it an issue for your leader. We've got 17 down, 3 more to go. Collins out front in the 84 hasn't been touchable since we let this one go from the green flag. Two laps to go for your race leader. Another opportunity for the 48 of Rob Slot. Billy Measle has the inside line. That's a line that Rob Slot needs with Collins going to the outside, and that's not going to be what the 48 of Rob Slot wanted to see as that white flag comes out and no lap cars to try to work a pick. Collins now in turns 3, coming out of 4 nice and smooth. Checkered flag wave, and he's been chasing it. 84 of Justin Collins. Our breath on the start, and we're gonna go green down into the first corner.
Broke his tire.
13 of Craig Speedy here, battling at it with the number 8 machine of Jim Axley. Here comes the trip 0, though, of Drayton Graham to the inside of the 18 of Richard Smith. Smith and the white Pontiac is going to look to the outside. It's going to be all Drayton Graham in the trip 0s. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, it looks to be an all Volkswagen top 2. With Randy Ward and Lee Prater. So number 1, Randy Ward out front coming up on lap traffic. Lee Prater in the 0 works his way around one as well. And now next one up is going to be the 3 machine of Dorothy Buford out of Lufkin, Texas. Randy Ward's going to find his way to the inside line of Buford. Buford's going to give the leader room, goes to the outside groove here. But now the number 4, Tamara Keeble. Down the back chute, starting to gain some ground on the 0 of Lee Prater. Lee Prater works to the inside of Buford. Here comes Keeble. And the 3 of Buford just takes the wheel and throws it right. Battle for the second place spot continuing to heat up right now. Lee Prater in the number 0 Volkswagen Bug down the back chute. Going to try to hold off the fast-looking Tamara Keeble. Keeble was several links back, but has got the car working for her, and she is going to make something happen here in these top 2 cars. Out front, Randy Ward still untouchable, and ladies and gentlemen, things get a little touch and go there for the 0 of Lee Prater and the 4 of Tamara Keeble. And Prater's just going to let her go on by. $17 down, 3 laps to go. Randy Ward continuing to stretch the legs. And Tamara Keeble's got 2 lap cars between her and your race leader right now. So with 2 laps to go, Keeble is going to be only a mere 2.8 seconds behind your race leader. And here comes your race leader, Mr. Randy Ward, down into the front stretch. And now to turn 1 with a white flag waving in 2 more corners as he exits turn 2, standing between he and victory lane here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet and make some noise. Going to lead this one flag to flag, green to checker, the number 1 of Mr. Randy Ward. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenneth Camo Montgomery sets the pace. We are underway for our factory stock A-main here tonight at Cleveland, Texas, as 105 Motor Speedway. Montgomery and Martin are going to be down to turns 1 and 2, wheel to wheel, door to door, and Montgomery's going to get the whole shot down the back chute. We hold our breath and jump to the left, and we do stay clean and green through lap number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, battle for the race lead already heating up. Josh Martin in the 88M to the inside of Kenneth Montgomery. 3 wide, though. We're going to be for 4th place. Out of turn 4, spot advantage is going to be the 88 of Josh Martin. JT Carlin with a big move here to the inside of the 215 of TJ Evans. Evans making the run here from North Louisiana as their tracks up there rained out. So Evans is going to join us here at Cleveland, Texas this weekend. Glad to have him. Hope he comes back as JT Garland works on by. 3 wide out of turn number 2 with 1 around in 3 and 4. Around, ladies and gentlemen, Josh Martin sets the pace. Here we are, green flag racing and checkered flag chasing. 4 laps down of the schedule, 2016 more to go, and this restart is not what the guys up front wanted, but some of the guys in the back were happy to see it. Walter Hamilton in the 1W is going to be wheel-to-wheel, door-to-door there with the 47 of Michael Downey through turns 3 and 4. We do stay clean and green on that restart lap. In the battle for the 5th place spot's going to have 3 of them going at it, with Michael Downey, Walter Hamilton, and Richard Tubbs. Tubbs in the 1T is going to look down to the inside of Michael Downey, and we are going to be spot advantage is going to stay to the 1W, and here comes Michael Downey right again to the outside of the 1T of Mr. Richard Tubbs through turns 3 and 4, but Tubbs is going to hold him off. Spot advantage in corner stays to the 1T of Richard Tubbs. Back up front, here comes TJ Evans in the 215. Evans is going to look down to the inside of the 99 of Mr. JT Garland, but not going to have enough going there for him right now down the back chute, as Garland had a great run out of turn number 2. Down the back stretch we go with the front stretch, starting to lengthen out a little bit of distance between Josh Martin and Kenneth Montgomery. 0.686 between your race leader and the 2nd place spot of Kenneth Montgomery. Montgomery got the dub last weekend. Trying to go back-to-back here tonight. We'll see what's going to happen in transverse as we go 8 down with another 12 more left in the books. Anyone knows a lot can happen in racing just within 1 lap, but we've got 12 of them left behind us in the books. Rob Slott in the number 48 trying to look to the inside of the 27T of Mr. Curtis Twardesky. We are cross flags halfway home here in this one. 2nd place battle. Kenneth Montgomery is going to have some pressure from the 99 of Mr. JT Garland. You can see Montgomery on entry getting the car kind of sideways, but Garland keeping it more straight than slinging it in there, and you can really tell that those wheels and tires are rolling just the way he wants them to. Nice and smooth. Gets back in the gas a little sooner than his adversary, so that's going to help out Mr. Kenneth Montgomery get a little bit of breathing room from JT Garland in the 99. Right behind him, though, the 215 of TJ Evans with a 1W of Walter Hamilton. Dallas, Texas native in the 1W. Hamilton trying to get his way around the TJ Evans number 215. And here comes JT Garland with a run to the inside of Montgomery down the backstretch. Montgomery, though, is going to maintain the corner advantage through turns 3 and 4, but here comes the 1-dub of Walter Hamilton. He's going to get up to the inside door of the 215 of Mr. T.J. Evans. Evans is going to look to the outside groove of the racing surface, and right around the bottom is going to be the 1W of Mr. Hamilton. Hamilton's going to take it once again all the way down the backstretch into the door. They're going to touch and go, hit the brakes. Look at them, ladies and gentlemen. Wheel to wheel, door to door. Now battle for the second place spot. JT Garland trying to find his way around the number 4 of Kenneth Montgomery. Montgomery all the way out of Huntsville, Texas. Bearcats are going to eat him up right now as he's going to try to track down the 99 once again. But the man with on the move is the number 99 of JT Garland. Garland has a crosshair set on the 88 of Josh Martin. 2 laps to go right now. Martin is your race leader, and he's going to have some pressure. Things are heating up as the white flag waves. JT Garland going to have to try to time things right and be nice and smooth right around the bottom. Here comes out of turn number 2 down the back chute. Josh Martin in the 88M looks to have it locked down on the bottom. Here comes JT Garland, not going to be there. 88M of Josh Martin.